Then if you move now to the south node in the 6th house, which is the 12th house north node, there we have basically somebody who's very attuned to, very comfortable with all 6th house matters. What is the 6th house? It's basically things that routines. It's taking care of the small stuff. It's doing the mundane jobs. It's actually traditionally a house of service or servitude. If you think about a servant, somebody who's out there in the background cleaning the house, polishing the banister, whatever they're doing, so that the important people can do their important stuff and not be bothered by the little stuff, menial tasks. And again, just any grunt type of work, as well as the 6th house is also concerned with, which is also kind of related if you think about it symbolically, the ministering to the little details of the human body and health. So the 6th house is a concern with health as well. So sometimes it does indicate a medical kind of focus for somebody. So in any case, if you have a 6th house type of south node, you're very comfortable in a service role. You're very comfortable blending into the background and helping, being a helper. Moving into the 12th house is interesting because the 12th house is traditionally, it's actually a rather unpleasant house of being isolated by force, which can be slavery, it can be incarceration. But if we're talking about a north node or something you're supposed to do, obviously that's not what we're aiming for. The aim there is solitude. So Carl Jung was somebody who talked a lot about the importance of developing solitude, and I think a lot of actually great people have noticed that you have to carve out a realm of solitude for yourself if you want to nurture your genius. So essentially, that 6th house person has to let go. I mean, it's kind of interesting and counterintuitive. They have to let go of doing all the little stuff, doing all the dishes and the housework. And I'm not saying they shouldn't do the housework. I'm just saying they can't be so focused on helping and caring and serving that they are basically giving themselves away, so that they have not the option, the opportunity to actually develop themselves in solitude, away from all others, in order that their genius can have a nurturing place to be. So that's what it means to have that 6th house south node.